Local news about local people. This is Newslink Indiana.
Hello and thanks for joining us on NewsLinkIndiana.com for Monday, February 13th, 2006. I'm Sean O'Kee. A major announcement in Muncie today as a Fortune 500 company unveils plans to bring hundreds of jobs to town. Newslink Indiana's Jennifer Fike has more.
With a flourish of the pen, Governor Mitch Daniels and Muncie Mayor Dan Cannon sealed the deal on a move that will bring much-needed jobs to Delaware County. Student loan provider Sallie Mae says it will open its second location in the state, right here.
This is the culmination of about 5 months of intense negotiations with Sallie Mae.
The lack of job growth has worried many, with many high school students and college graduates leaving Muncie behind.
Well, I teach school here. I think a lot of my students will see benefits from this. You know, they'll go to college and they'll have a reason to stay here.
This shell building that is wide open space, not even done, gravel still on the floor, will soon house 700 jobs for Sallie Mae Corporation right here in Muncie. Daniels is excited to see Sallie Mae continue to grow in Indiana.
Great day for Indiana, but especially for Muncie. Our job was to bring these jobs to the state.
He thinks Muncie has always had the resources to bring jobs.
Assets that have made this a great business location in the past are still here. Our location, transportation, which we're working on very hard right now.
And this won't be the end of it. Daniels promises he'll continue to bring more competitive jobs to East Central Indiana. In Muncie, Jennifer Fike, Newslink, Indiana.
Fitzpatrick says the facility will be open as early as September or October. One Delaware County school faces a possible closing. Liberty Perry Community Schools say they need improvement. Now the corporation has to decide to either renovate or close buildings. School officials have made no definitive decisions on a renovation project, but are considering closing an older building. According to the superintendent, it would be Perry Elementary.
Almost from an emotional standpoint, it's tough. If you go out there and see all the little chairs and all the way that the staff works in that building, it's really terrific. But from a cost-effective standpoint, it's troublesome.
Craig says a community forum to discuss the possible closing will be announced later this month. On this Valentine's Day, thoughts are turning to all things sweet, and the 4th annual All Things Chocolate Festival Sunday was just the place to be. Newslink Indiana's Beth Campus was there.
From chocolate pie to chocolate cake, members of the Muncie community tried their hand at baking tasty chocolate treats.
Actually, I've never made a cheesecake with chocolate before, so I just went through my recipes and that's what I found and went with it.
The chocolate treats are judged on a number of things. The main category, taste.
Presentation is part of it, so it has to look pretty, but I think the most important thing for the judges is how it tastes.
The largest and most popular dessert, the chocolate cakes.
Bakers and chefs made all sorts of chocolate creations, but the winners, they consisted of professionals, amateurs, and some that are just learning how to bake.
Liberty Richardson has participated since the festival began. This year, she placed first with a chocolate pie recipe she found in a magazine.
I thought it might be neat to make one of the things that won a few awards, so maybe I'd win.
After the judging is complete and the winners are announced, hungry onlookers can finally take a few bites.
So we have the most entries in cakes, and brownies is probably the second most popular. You know, candies is always good, cookies. You name it, I'm just salivating as I think about it. I haven't tasted anything yet.
In Muncie, Beth Campus, Newslink, Indiana.
Other desserts on hand included white chocolate, cheese balls, and chocolate-covered kiwi. After a month of drilling and more than $25,000 later, a Muncie business has found a new way to lower or even eliminate its energy bills. Clancy's Car Wash on Tillotson Avenue has found its own gas source. R&S Drilling Company of Selma, which handled the project, says the find will have a great impact on Clancy's.
Oh, this will mean that they'll save a lot on their gas bill. You know, I'm not so sure it'll completely replace buying gas.
Drilling right now is at 9 feet below the surface, and drillers expect to only go 2 feet deeper. And Jennifer Cook joins us now with a look at our forecast. Now, Jen, we saw some snow over this past weekend, and this morning wasn't exactly a warmer start to the day. Can we expect these cold temperatures to stick around?
A very chilly start to the day this morning, and then we saw only low 30s this afternoon, but tomorrow, warmer temperatures are on the way. In fact, your Valentine's Day forecast, 43 degrees with partly sunny skies. Temperatures are on the rise. In fact, spring-like temperatures will arrive by midweek. Spring rain will move in Wednesday night. Drastic changes by Friday, though. I'll show you that in the 5-day forecast. Overnight tonight, expect middle 20s through most of the area. 25 in Muncie, 23 South Bend, and 26 degrees in Indianapolis. Overnight tonight, you're going to notice partly cloudy skies, so you're going to be able to see the moon outside this evening. We're going to start the day with sunshine. In fact, sunshine is going to continue through your Valentine's Day. Clouds are going to increase Wednesday, and that's when rain showers are going to move in. And in fact, by Thursday morning, rain showers are going to be covering basically the whole viewing area. And in fact, embedded some of those rain showers, we could see some thunderstorms by Thursday afternoon. Highs tomorrow, about 13 degrees warmer than the afternoon highs we saw today. 43 degrees Muncie, 45 Indianapolis, 44 Lafayette, 48 downs towards southern Illinois. That's a sign of the warmer temperatures to come by Wednesday. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy skies, averages 22. We're going to see 3 degrees warmer at 25 degrees. For the day tomorrow, 43 degrees. Well, once again, above average for middle of February. Partly sunny skies, 5-day forecast. 48 by Wednesday. Rain moves in Wednesday evening. By Thursday, 53 degrees. So much warmer than temperatures we have been seeing. Thunderstorms moving in on Thursday. Then we're going to see a big drop in temperatures. 33 degrees by Friday, for 20s by the weekend. We're going to see some of that rain change over to snow Friday morning.
So it looks like we got a bit of a temperature roller coaster ahead of us,
Yes.
but I will be glad to see some rain instead of snow in our next few days.
Yes, we'll be seeing rain Wednesday evening.
Looking forward to that. Okay, thanks, Jennifer. 46 pilots saving hundreds of lives, flying 12 to 14,000 feet in the air. Newslink Indiana's Michelle Long takes you through the clouds and introduces you to 2 Anderson Angels.
They spread their wings to help others soar.
They're without hope, they're without resources, and they're just mentally and emotionally exhausted.
But that's where the volunteers of Angel Flights come in.
Angel Flights is a charitable organization where local pilots donate their time and their planes for saving lives.
Taking those with medical needs for help.
Our pilots pay for everything. They use their own planes, their own fuel. It's a very expensive gift that they're giving to that family or that person.
A gift that cost Anderson pilot Merle Dossett about $100 an hour in gas alone. He joined the program after Hurricane Katrina.
I said to God, when I got new instruments in the plane, why then I would join Angel Flight.
Last year, Indiana pilots flew more than 160 missions that can be emotional.
Many of our pilots just fly under the radar, so to speak. They're very quiet, and they don't want publicity for what they think is almost a spiritual mission.
And one that returned an Anderson mother's life back to normal. 34-year-old Christy Heater has suffered from narcolepsy since age 9.
We're losing a chemical in the brain that regulates sleep and wake.
Angel Flights flew Heater to and from St. Louis for an FDA study of a new drug.
They give people hope. They not only do the medical things, but I've seen them fly some of the soldiers, help out with Katrina.
And no matter how sick, Heater says each flight brought a smile to her face.
It's kind of like flying in a little car. I love being up in the air.
Now Heater gives back. She drives patients from the Anderson Airport to area hospitals.
Over Anderson, Michelle Long, Newslink, Indiana.
Funding for Angel Flights comes from corporations and individual donations. You can find more information on ways to help right here on newslinkindiana.com. And those are the headlines for East Central Indiana for Monday, February 13th, 2006. I'm Sean O'Keefe. For Jennifer Cook, we thank you for joining us. Find more local news about local people right here on our website tomorrow at newslinkindiana.com.